with another Smite build video. I am your host Shui. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. As you can see on screen, we are finally going over Ares God of War. And I say finally due to the fact that I had a build and a script and everything already written out for Ares. And then the update for Xintian came out and it completely changed the meta. And yeah, it just completely messed up my entire build. So I wanted to remake his build for the best of the newest possible abilities for new items and all that kind of jank and stuff. I don't know what you want to call it. But everything that we have now is completely up to date with the current meta on the Xbox. I know there is a new update with Soul on the PC, but we are here to support the Xbox players. Sorry if you are a PC player, this will still work. I believe there's only like one item that would be changed. Actually, I don't think there's any items in this build that are changed with the soul patch, so you'd be good. You know, soul patch, a little beard thing. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and dive right into his abilities like we always do. His passive is each completed aura item that Ares owns grants him 30 additional magical power. So you guys can pretty much see the power available in the item build just alone on his passive. His first ability is Shackles. Chains extend from Ares' shield, doing damage to all enemies in his path. Hitting a god shackles them to Ares, cripples them, preventing movement abilities, dealing the same damage every second while slowing them and buffing Ares. While shackled, Ares can fire another chain for free within 2 seconds. Now, it increases minion damage to 105 plus 15%. God damage per tick is 105 plus 15% of your magical power. And the slow speed is 15% per your unique shackle. And it lasts for 4 seconds, and you can cap out at 3 total shackles. Now, pretty wide variety of abilities on one ability, honestly. It has damage increase to minions, damage increase to gods, there's a slow, there's a cripple, and you can do it 3 times. Like, there's a lot here. To pretty much put it in layman terms, you shoot a chain, you hit them, you do more damage, they tick down, they're slowed. You can shoot another shackle within 2 seconds, 2 more times. So you can shackle a total of 3 times. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy, and very, very effective. Next one is a buff, which is Bolster Defenses. Ares strengthens the defense of himself and all nearby allies, granting protections and reduced CC durations. For each shackled enemy, their protection buff is increased. Gives you 40 protections, 30% CC reduction, and lifetime is 8 seconds, and you get +7 to all if it is a shackle bonus. So as you can see here, he's a very, very good support, has a lot of utility to him due to the fact that it can cancel all slows and cripple with his first ability. Also has a buff that he can put on allies and himself that reduces CC and gives them increased protections. And then his final one is Searing Flesh, which is a cone ability. Flames pour forth from Ares' shield, engulfing enemies in a cone in front of them, causing damage every 0.5 seconds for 4 seconds. So if you do not math, I believe that is 8 times. It'll take 8 times, I believe. Yeah. Ares is immune to knockbacks for the duration, and it does 35 damage per tick plus 7% of your magical power. And max health per tick is 3% on max cap. So pretty awesome, pretty good. It's decent for wave clear, a lot better for just kind of ticking down that extra little damage that you need from somebody that's running away. No escape. Ares throws chains out to all enemy gods in an area around him. All enemies hit by the chains are pulled to Ares after 2.5 seconds, taking damage and are stunned, plus additional time for each enemy god hit by the ability. The radius is 35, which is a pretty massive radius. It has 500 damage plus 40% of your magical power, and the stun is 1 second plus 0.2 seconds per enemy god hit. So his ult, I'm sure you've seen it before, he goes up, throws chains on all these gods, he holds them up, and then he comes down, yanks the gods to him. They're stunned, they take damage, and then your team can pretty much just piranha eat the crap out of them. Alright, now we're going to go to the ability builder, which is pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory in my opinion. You're actually going to start out with Searing Flesh, and then Shackles, and then Bolster, and then Searing, and then No Escape. Now this is where it changes it up a little bit. And he's a little different. Supports are a little different with their ability build. Now, you're going to alter this depending on what is going on in your duo lane with your ADC. Now, if they're being super aggressive and they're charging you a lot and they're doing like a lot of damage, being super aggro to you, push you back the tower, you're actually going to upgrade your shackles next and then max out your shackles first. Now, if they're not and you have them pressed to their tower, you're actually going to go with Searing Flesh due for easy wave clear and a lot easier for you to keep them pressed as long as physically possible. But what we're going to do is that you guys are actually good or whatever, but we're going to do the actual Shackles upgrade first because I actually like that a little better, honestly. So we're going to do the Shackles, and then we're going to do Shackles. And I don't know why we... Okay, alright, Shackles. No escape, there we go. Sorry, I lost my level that I was on. Shackles, Searing, Searing, no escape, Searing, Bolster, Bolster, no escape, Bolster, Bolster, no escape. Pretty self-explanatory. It's weird because it's a spread ability build. I usually don't like doing those, but I mean, there's no reason to cap out fully on one as fast as physically possible. This is not Scylla. This is a support, so he's pretty much going to be doing his job no matter what. His actual starter for the item build is a little different as well. It's actually Watcher's Gift, bonus gold, health, and mana on minion assists. Gives you 100 health plus 5 MP5s, and pretty much you get plus 4 gold and restores 10 health and 5 mana just by not dealing the final blow to a minion. Now, it's actually going to happen a lot due to the fact of you're going to be supporting the ADC, so you're going to do your Searing Flesh on a train of minions, get them about half health, and then you're done. You're going to want to stay back a little bit and bolster and support as much as physically possible. Now, the next item, as always, or if you are new to this channel, the next item that we always get, our number 2 item, is always meditation. This is the channel of preaching meditation. We are the meditation gurus, whatever you want to call us. The Shu Crew believes in the ways of meditation. Now, if you don't know what it does and you are new to my channel, this is using this item instantly restores 75% of the owner's maximum mana and gives you 15 MP5 for 15 seconds, has a 120 cooldown at first level. Now, I'm pretty sure you can see the utility of it, but not a lot of people do. I will actually be having a lot of gameplays be going up on my channel. I have one already as me playing Isis ADC. If you want to go check that out, I'll leave it down in the description. But it shows the way that meditation can be used. My first kill is actually snagged mainly due to the fact that I had meditation. Now, moving on from my little rant, we're actually going to be going down and grabbing these starter boots, which I'm pretty sure everybody already realized was going to happen. And then we also go up to consumables and we snag 1 health pot and 1 mana pot for sustain in your lane, boys, for sustain. Now, the first item that we're actually going to max out is actually reinforced shoes. I know everybody's going to be like, oh my god, Shuey, why would you not do shoes of focus or shoes of the Magi? And I'm just like, you know what? Just calm it down. Calm down. Calm down for a second. Read what these do. 20 magical power, 150 health, 30% CC reduction, and 18% movement speed. The reason why, Ares has no escape. He has nothing. He's a tank, yes. But the thing is you're gonna get shredded in lane early game if you get hogged by an Artemis, or if you get just frozen by a Ymir, or you get all this stuff. This is going to make it to where you are not frozen or hogged for nearly as long, or slows don't really last as long, or anything like that. This is going to prevent that, so you're going to be able to get away a lot easier, and you're not going to die out. If you die out, your ADC dies out. Remember that. You are a tank. You are there to protect, which I guess you could call the weak, but more of the squishy. So that's the reason why I like to go with these. They're cheaper, so you can get them a lot faster. You're going to be getting more gold due to Watcher's Gift, so you're going to be able to buy out a lot faster. And as soon as you start getting stacked up on crazy thing, that is when your ADC is going to snowball out of control. Now, the next item we're actually going to be buying is an aura item, which is some sovereignty, excuse me. Completely lost my reading abilities. Sovereignty, 200 health, 55 physical protections. Allies within 70 units gain 20 magical protection and 25 HP 5. So health regen and magical protection. There's no way this is not good. It also, when you max this out, it will actually give Ares 30 magical power due to the fact that it is an aura item. Next item is also an aura item because we want to get that early damage as much as possible due to the fact that we're going to have to help out the ADC a decent amount. We're going to be going with the Heartward Amulet. It gives you 300 health, 60 magical protection. All allies within 70 units gain 20 physical protection and 20 MP5. If you can't pretty much get the theme here, you're going to be a radiating helping machine. You're going to be giving them physical protection, you're going to be giving them magical protection, you're going to be giving them health regen, you're going to be giving them mana regen, and you're also going to be powering yourself up as well. And it's a fantastic build. I've used this like once or twice, and it's awesome. As soon as I used it, I was like, yep, this is it. This is the one. Next one is actually Mail of Renewal. which this actually got a, not really a revamp, but it's got tweaked a little bit with the last patch. So that's why it's actually in this build now. It gives you 40 magical, or 40 physical protection, excuse me, 300 health, 15 CDR, and you gain 20% of your maximum health and mana over the next 5 seconds when you get a kill assist against a god or an objective, which includes Fire Giant or Gold Fury. Now, I don't really have to be a rocket scientist and use crazy technical terms to tell you this is freaking awesome. For a support, you're going to be getting a lot of assists. Now, especially as Ares, you're going to be taking them down with your fire. You're going to be chaining them so they can't get away. You're going to either have like a Cupid, an Artemis, or Rama, and on her, somebody like that is going to be hitting like a truck behind you, and it's probably going to be getting a majority of the kills. Now, if you're with your ADC, you'll end up splitting the kills, but if you're not, this is going to make you just stupid sustainable in lane. Like, this makes you ridiculously easy to sustain in lane. That's pretty much all I can say. It's just sustain. Sustain. That's it. Next one is Pythagoreans Piece, which gives you 70 magical power, 15% magical lifesteal, 10% CDR, and it's an aura item that gives you 20 magical power and 10% magical lifesteal to allies within 70 units. As you can see, another aura item. Where could we go wrong with that? Now, as you can see, it makes you more powerful, gives you lifesteal, gives you CDR, and then also gives you 30 magical power just overall because it is an aura item. And then the last item that we're actually going to build, I believe it's... Don't quote me on that. Yeah, it is. Okay. Is Void Stone, which gives you 40 magical power and 50 magical protection. Reduce the magical protections of enemies within 55 units by 15. You're going to be pulling a lot of gods to you in team fights late game. This is the final item. See where I'm going with that? 55 units. They're super close. They get reduced. They're easy to kill. See where we're going with this? There's some synergy starting to form here. So you're going to go ahead and grab that. I also have 2 alternative pieces that you can actually buy, and I will give you the situations on when and why you should buy these. You're going to actually want to buy Magis Blessing. If you don't know what this does, it gives you 15 physical, 15 magical protection, 350 health, and you have a passive that absorbs 1 hard CC effect every 90 seconds. And when you're done, you also receive a 1-second crowd control immunity. So you can't get hard CC'd, get it blocked, and then instantly get CC'd again. So you have that 1 second of kind of like a breather room. I mean, it is 1 second, but it's something, you know. But the reason why you would want to grab this, and you'd actually replace Mail of Renewal with this. And the reason why you would want to grab this is if you're going against in lane, let's say an Artemis, if there's a Ymir, if it's like an Artemis Ymir combo, a Cupid Ymir combo, Sobek, just stuff like that, like stuff in lane that you're gonna see that has stupid crazy high CC ability. Kefri would be a really good one as well, because that root can be stupid dangerous, and so can his grab and drag. So make sure you definitely scoop this up if you're going against a very heavy CC and duo lane. And you want to, I'm going to stress it again, you want to replace Mail of Renewal with this. The next item that I would actually recommend as an alternative is a little different, but it is also very useful, which is Winged Blade. It gives you 300 health, 10% CDR, 10% attack speed, 10% movement speed. And when you're hit by a slow, you are immune to slows, and your movement speed is increased by 20% for 4 seconds. Can only occur every 30 seconds. Now, the reason why you'd want to do this is if you're going against somebody like Rama, or Anher, or Hell, or it's not really a lot of slows in duo, but this is mainly not for duo lane. It's mainly for team fights late game, because you're actually going to be replacing Void Stone with this, which is your last item. So you want to use this. So if you like ult, and then let's say Poseidon throws a whirlpool underneath you, it's going to increase your speed instead of lower your speed and let you sit there and get ticked. And then like a bunch of other stuff like that, like an On Her Obelisk, or like I think Hell has a slow. Yeah, Hell has a slow, and just stuff like that. So you don't really get slowed and get trapped up, and your tank doesn't fall behind. He'll actually speed right by everybody else and be able to get in position to kind of counter the offensive. So that's the other one that you would actually want to use. We're gonna go ahead and throw all these items on real quick so we can do an overview of the overall stats. Basic attack does 95, which nobody really cares about. 130 magical power, but does not include all of the passives, and also does not include your own passive as Ares to give you 30%, which I see we have 4 items in the main build that are aura. So you calculate that up, it's about a 120 increase on magical power. Alright. So I mean that almost doubles your magical power just on his passive alone. The attack speed is 1.13. You have 15 magical lifesteal, 0 penetration. You have 172 physical protection, 158 magical protection, 32, 35 health with 21 HP 5, 425 movement speed, 25% CDR, 940 mana, and 13 MP 5, guys. Now, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you smash the hell out that like button for me, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. And also, if you use this and you just sit there and lane and laugh at kids because they can't kill you, just comment that down below. Be like, hey, Shuey, I love this build. I love you, man. Keep up the good work. Just let me know, because that really does make me feel good about what I'm doing and spending my time here helping you guys out. And also, if you have any other guides you would like to see, comment that down below as well. Also, if you are brand new to my channel and you've never seen a Shuey video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well, because I already know you guys enjoyed this video. Aha! No, I'm just kidding, guys. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well to become part of the Shu crew. It's where all the cool kids hang out. We talk Destiny, we talk Smite, we hang out, we have a good time, and we learn something. That's the main thing. But that's pretty much it for me, guys. I'm going to get out of here. I will talk to you later. Peace!